أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope and pray that you all are doing well by the grace of Allah. So today's rule is normal elongation. So this is kind of a continuation from yesterday's class. So we learned about normal elongation, and in Arabic it is known as Maddah. So in Arabic, Maddah means to prolong or to lengthen. So there are three letters in Arabic, which is also known as the letters of normal elongation, or also known as in Arabic, huruful mad. Okay, so in Arabic, huruf means letters, and madda means elongation or prolonging, right? So huruful mad means letters of prolongation. Okay, so let's see which are those three letters. The first one is alif, second one is waw, and the third one is ya. So these three Arabic letters are the huruful mad, or the letters of prolongation. So you have already learned about alif madda in your yesterday's class. And how you will recognize an alif madda is when a letter carrying fatha is followed by a blank alif, you will be doing a prolonging sound, a 2-second prolongation of the sound, right? So that's what alif madda is. Now today we are going to look at waw madda. So as already said, huruful mad causes prolonging of the sounds when they come after certain strokes. So in the case of alif madda, it was a fatha. So after, if a blank alif is coming after a maftuh letter, it will cause prolonging of the sound. And today we are going to learn about waw madda. Okay. So let us see how we can recognize a waw madda. Before that, we need to know what this stroke is. So this stroke, which looks like a tiny waw, is known as dhamma. You all might be knowing this, right? So this is a dhamma, and this short stroke of dhamma is always prolonged for one count or 1 second. Okay. Now, what is this letter? This is a waw, but it is carrying a sukoon on top of it. So this is a waw sakin. So when the short stroke of dhamma is followed by a waw sakin, this is known as a waw mad. Okay, so the short stroke of dhamma is followed by a waw sakin. Okay, make note of this sakin letter. So a waw sakin is preceded by a short stroke of dhamma is called a waw mad. So you have to know the difference between a waw sakin and a waw mad. See, the waw sakin, as you can see over here, is a waw carrying a sukoon. So any waw carrying a sukoon is a waw sakin. And how long will you do the sound? It will be only for 1 second. But on a special case, that is when waw sakin and the letter before it is carrying the stroke of dhamma, then this waw sakin will become a waw madda, and it will cause the waw mad causes the sound to prolong for 2 counts. For example, if there was a ba over here, it will be sounding like boo. Okay, for 2 seconds you have to prolong that sound. Okay, so this is what you have learned yesterday. That is the example for alif madda and how to sound an alif madda, right? So you can see here there is a la carrying a fatha, that is a maftuh la. And how long will you prolong it? You will prolong it for 1 second, la. And here you can see a maftuh la with a blank alif. Now what will you do? This becomes an alif madda, and you will prolong it for 2 counts. La. Okay. Now the next letter, here you can see ta, with the fatha, this is a maftuh ta. So this you will prolong for one count, ta. And here you can see there is a maftuh ta, but it is followed by a blank alif, right? So what will you do? You will prolong the sound for 2 counts, ta, right? In the same way, there is a letter alif carrying dhamma, right? So how long will you prolong it? Only for 1 count. So this will be sounding like oo. And over here you can see there is a madmoom alif, which is followed by a waw sakin. So a madmoom alif followed by a waw sakin. How long this? So this one becomes a waw madda. And how long will you prolong it? It will be prolonged for 2 counts. So this will be read as ooh. Okay. And here you can see the next example. There is a ba with dhamma on top of it. So this is a madmoom ba. How long will you prolong it? You will prolong it only for 1 count. Bu. And over here there is a ba madmoom with a sakin waw, followed by a sakin waw. So this one becomes a waw madda. And you have to prolong it for 2 counts. So this would be read as boo. Okay. So this is the lesson for normal elongation for alif madda and waw madda. Hope you all understood this one.